Welcome to another episode of Acro Yoga with Super Dave. Today we're practicing handbird. We'll also teach you different ways to mount into handbird, as well as the transition from high bird to handbird and then back to high bird. For my flyer today, I have Tina over here. We're going to start off with an easier mount. So Tina's going to come across. She's coming into a downward dog position. Her hands are going to go to the floor. And she's walking forward enough so that my hands can come onto her hips. I don't want my fingertips to be facing out. You got to think about this as bird on feet, right? So the fingertips are in just like the toes would be. And then from here, she'll use her legs, she'll clamp onto my legs. So she'll clamp her legs onto my legs like that. And then she'll lift her chest off the ground. Lift her arms as well. She keeps lifting the chest. And then lift her legs off my legs. Good, and then coming back down. Okay. Another method, she'll lift her chest first. Once she gets her chest and hands lifted, then she'll try to lift the legs. And she won't be using my legs as support. So she comes into downward facing dog. Okay, from here she lifts her chest and hands off the ground. And then she'll lift her legs off the ground. Good, and then coming back down. And then finally we'll use the support of the legs. So she'll come across, I'll take my legs out wide, and then she'll take her hands to the outside edge of my feet. Okay? She'll lean in, keeping her arms straight. I catch her hips, and then she'll lift her legs off the ground. Once she feels like she's stable and balanced, she'll release my feet. And then coming back down. And then finally, let's transition from bird onto handbird. So we start off in bird. First point of contact onto our body, I want to place my fingertips first. Okay, so I'll bend my knees. I just want to be careful that her chest is still lifted. And then press my fingertips where my toes are. I turn my toes out to the side. My heels are still on. And then I release my feet. Okay? To go back up, it's the opposite way. I want to contact the heels first. I lift the heel of my hands off. I place my feet. And then I lift her all the way back up. And then we come down. Okay, thank you, Tina.
All right, you're welcome. Bye.
So that's a little tricky when the transition. Just make sure when you're transitioning down from bird into handbird, you're placing fingertips first, keeping the heels of the feet on, and then you're placing the heel of your hand, and then removing the heel of your feet. And the opposite way when you're going up, you place your heel down first, you lift the heel of your hands, and then you place the toes of the feet on, and then you turn your fingertips out. Okay? So tune in next time for our next Acro Yoga pose.